Discovery now has crossed Louisiana and is now crossing the border between Louisiana and Mississippi. Should cross the Mississippi Gulf Coast around Bay St. Louis and then head out across the Gulf of Mexico. Present altitude is 180,000 feet or 33 miles. Range to the landing site 617 miles. Time to touchdown 13 minutes 25 seconds. 11 minutes to touchdown. Range to the landing site 340 miles. Discovery's altitude is 154,000 feet. Discovery's in the second roll reversal.
Discovery Houston, energy, ground track, and nav are go. Take TAC in.
Copy, energy, ground track, nav, go, taking TAC in.
Discovery's onboard guidance system now reading data from tactical air navigation systems at the landing site. Time to touchdown 10 minutes 20 seconds. Range 270 miles. Standing by for the final roll reversal. This is the third roll reversal, which is a left to right turn. That occurring at Mach 4.4. The orbiter is currently traveling at Mach 6, or about 4,000 miles per hour. Currently at an altitude of 130,000 feet. Range to the landing site 200 miles. Time to touchdown 9 minutes 15 seconds. The Discovery is now crossing the Florida coastline on the west coast of the state. Time to touchdown 8 minutes. Traveling 2,800 miles per hour. Discovery's at an altitude of 110,000 feet. Now 125 miles from the landing site. The third and final roll reversal has been commanded by the onboard software.
Disregard.
The two air data probes have been deployed on the orbiter's nose. These taking real-time air samples and providing that to the onboard navigation system. Standing by for control to be transferred to the Terminal Area Energy Management.
Houston, take air data.
Discovery copies, taking air data.
And that air data is now being taken through the air data probes on the orbiter, passing that data in through the guidance system. Time to touchdown 6 minutes 40 seconds. Range from the landing site 16 miles. Discovery's altitude is down to 87,000 feet. And Discovery is now 74 miles from the landing site. By comparison, at this point, a commercial airliner would still be at altitude at about 25,000 feet.
Discovery Houston, nominal energy approaching the hack. Winds are now 2506, peak 9. That'll be all left crosswind. Nominal shoot deploy.
Discovery copies the weather and nominal shoot deploy.
Approaching 5 minutes from touchdown, Discovery's altitude is down to 70,000 feet, or 13 miles, with a range of 70 miles from the landing site. Speed is down to 1,000 miles per hour. Now 4 minutes 30 seconds from touchdown, the range to the landing site 33 miles. Discovery's altitude is 55,000 feet. This view is looking straight out the forward window of the orbiter through the pilot's head-up display system, showing the altitude scrolling by on the right side with the of course, the darkness, this view will come into, we'll see the landing site as the orbiter begins its swing around the heading alignment circle. Commander Kurt Brown has now taken over manual flying of the orbiter as it approaches the heading alignment circle. Miles from the runway now at an altitude of 36,000 feet. At this altitude, a commercial airliner would still be 75 miles from the runway. Discovery is now 17 miles from the runway, completing the wide turn around the heading alignment circle, setting up for the final approach and landing.
Discovery Houston, on at the 180.
Copy, on at the 180.
Infrared cameras capturing Discovery's final approach and landing with about 2 minutes to go to touchdown. And range from the landing site 13 miles.
Discovery Houston, on at the 90. Tire message is a deucer, no action. It may toggle on.
Copy, on at the 90.
Under 2 minutes to touchdown now. Discovery's altitude 17,000 feet. At this point in the flight of a commercial airliner, the landing gear would be down.
Roger, Discovery field in sight.
And Commander Kurt Brown reports he can see the runway. The next step will be the pre-flare maneuver to set up for the final approach and landing, with pilot Scott Kelly putting the landing gear down at about the altitude of 300 feet. Commercial airliners landing gear would be put down about 2 minutes out, with the altitude being anywhere between 2,000 and 3,000 feet by comparison. The orbiter's sync rate is down to 124 feet per second, or miles per hour, or 177 feet per second at a 19-degree glide slope. A commercial airliner would be at about a 2-degree glide slope. Pre-flare maneuver now at the and the landing gear is now down and locked. Main gear touchdown. And nose gear touchdown. Discovery rolling out on runway 33 at the Kennedy Space Center, following a 3.25 million mile journey to restore the Hubble Space Telescope back to full service. This is the 20th landing in a row at the Kennedy Space Center and the 49th to return to Florida in the history of the Space Shuttle program.
Houston Discovery, we'll stop.
Roger, we'll stop, Discovery. Welcome back to Earth after a fantastic flight. We have no deltas. We'll meet you on page 5-3 for the post-landing.
Copy, 5-3, no deltas.
This is 4 seconds, Central Time. Had a mission elapsed time of 7 days, 23 hours, 11 minutes, and 34 seconds. So again, Discovery's mission ended at 6:01 p.m. Central Time with main gear.
And Houston Discovery, we're ready to take water pump loop number 1 to on, if you concur.
Discovery Houston, we concur. We are ready. Concur, all actions are complete. We'd just like to get a comm check with the ASP before you sign off.
That's affirmative. We'll stand by. I just want to make sure that you do where we were.
Roger, Kurt. Thanks for the tag-up.
Every 6:01 p.m. Central, 7:01 this evening Eastern Time, on the second of 3 landing opportunities available today. And all on that second landing opportunity went very smoothly. So with that, we'll sign off from the Johnson Space Center and from Mission Control and hand over the ground safing operations of Discovery to Bruce Buckingham and the folks at the Kennedy Space Center. This is Mission Control, Houston.
Building where their crew quarters are. They will undergo a number of relatively unobtrusive physicals prior to opportunity for a shower and a snack.